Hey, what's going on? This is Ian Ward here, coming to you out on this beautiful day down in Fairfield. Right now, I'm thankful to be alive, and today we are going to be discussing some anticipation of the upcoming superhero movies in 2017. Now, these will be from Marvel and DC only. Well, then again, those are pretty much the big two superhero movie companies currently right now in the industry, and these are movies being released in the United States, just for clarification. So anyhow, in no particular order, let's just talk about movies that will be coming out in 2017. So first of all, start off with Logan, coming out in March. This seems like a pretty interesting movie since it's the final Wolverine movie starring Hugh Jackman. And I have been a fan of the X-Men movies. I have seen every single one of them in theaters and on DVD. So yeah, it's very nice to see Hugh Jackman reprise his role for one last time, and having Patrick Stewart playing Professor X in this one. So this should be pretty fun to see. It's surprising that it's coming out in March, but then again, since 20th Century Fox saw how successful Deadpool was in February, I bet they see to themselves, why not release in March? And now speaking about Marvel, let's turn on the Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2, which is coming out in May. Now, I think that Marvel's following their tradition of, releasing one big movie in early May, followed by releasing another movie later in the summer, but we'll get to that second movie later on. But anyhow, Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2, really excited for this one, since I very much love the original Guardians of the Galaxy when that came out back in 2014. So yeah, all the original cast is back, including Kirk Douglas is in this one. So yeah, he was great in Sky High, which is another, I guess you could call that superhero movie. It's superhero themed, to say the least. But yeah, Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2, looking to be a real big smash in 2017. Alright, now speaking about the other Marvel movie being released, it's Spider-Man Homecoming. Now this one with Tom Holland as, Spider-Man, this one should be, he was pretty good in Captain America Civil War, Spider-Man, don't get me wrong, but to have this one feature Tony Stark, we'll see how this goes. Also, Michael Keaton as Vulture, and Zendaya as, Spider-Man's love interest. This should be something that, should keep me on our toes. Now, hopefully this won't be like, the Amazing Spider-Man movies, which, while they were decent, they weren't great. So, yeah, I'm expecting a lot out of this one, since Marvel actually has their hands on this one and is co-working with Sony instead of just leaving it to Sony. Alright, now let's move on to DC. And oh boy, this should be interesting. We're starting off the year for DC with Wonder Woman in June. Oh, by the way, I forgot to mention that Spider-Man Homecoming's coming out in July. But yeah, anyhow, with Wonder Woman in June coming out and Gal Gadot reprising her role as Wonder Woman. Now again, I think this is probably going to be the better DC movie coming out this year. And the reason being because, I think Gal Gadot did a really good job playing Wonder Woman. I feel like the director of this is going to do, a really good job capturing the World War I atmosphere of Wonder Woman. And I'm sure the action is going to be kick-ass. But the one that I'm really concerned about this year, the one superhero movie that I think it's going to be make or break, it's going to be Justice League, directed by Zack Snyder. Oh boy, if it's going to be anything like Batman vs. Superman, I'm going to cringe at this one. But yeah, that's all I'm going to say about Justice League, because I really don't know. The trailers look decent from what I've seen. But other than that, let's admit this, we all know Superman's going to be in this one. We all know that Superman, despite what anyone else will tell you, Superman is going to be in this movie, despite what the ending of Batman vs. Superman will say to you. But yeah, hopefully I can see Ben Affleck as Batman. Well, we know he's going to be in it. Hopefully he's going to be badass. Let's just hope the script is up to point. I'm not wishing this movie any harm or anything. I just want it to be like what I expected out of Batman vs. Superman, to be a kick-ass action movie with some decent writing in it. Well, that's what I have to say about the superhero movies, people. Tune in to next Wednesday where I talk about some more movies that I have seen, including some reviews. So stay tuned, people. This is Ian signing off. And yeah, people, see you tomorrow. Bye.